Hi everyone. Today we are going to make a project to understand how clock works, and we'll be making multicolor screen. So first of all, we have to press on start a new project. Write down the project name as multicolor screen. Press on OK and wait for the time the project gets open. Now on my screen, you can see this is the screen which is right now in the white color. And I want that after every second, the color of the screen should change by itself. Now this project is quite easy and it does not require lots of components. I'm going to take a component named as clock, which you will find inside the sensors. I'll drag the clock outside, keep it on my screen. You will find that the clock is not visible on the screen as it is a non-visible component. That means it is not visible, but it will work in the backend. Now, as in the properties, you can find the time interval here is 1000 millisecond, which actually means it's going to work for 1 second. And I also want that the clock will help me in changing the screen background color after every 1 second. So I'm not going to change this anyway. We'll move to the blocks part so that we can do the coding. The coding is again quite simple. I'm going to choose clock, where I'm going to take when clock timer. This is the event which will help us in changing the color of the screen background. Go back to screen, take the block which says set screen 1 background color. Now I'm going to take the block, attach it here, and now we have to think which background color we want. We don't want any one or two background color. I want to take multicolor. So in this case, I'll be going to colors option. Select the block which says make color. In this case, we are going to make colors, and hence we have taken this block. In make colors, you will find a list which contains 3 blocks which shows 255, 0 and 0. These 3 blocks represent red, green and blue, RGB of the colors. Now, you must be aware that the minimum intensity of a color can be 0 and maximum can be 255. So in this case, if the first value is 255, the screen background color will be red. If I keep the second color as 255 and first at 0, it will become green. Similarly, if I keep the third one as 255, it will become blue. I don't want any of these. I want the combination. So I'm going to delete this, as well as this. Now I'm going to take a block from math block that is named as random integer. Random integer is a block which will choose the random number between the limit which we are providing. In this case, I'm going to choose 0 to 255, the reason I have already mentioned. I'll duplicate it for 2 more times. Now in this case, you will notice that the color for red, green and blue is going to change after every 1 second from the random value between 0 to 255. Every time the values will change, I will be able to notice that my project is working with lots of colors on the screen. After completing this, we can connect the mobile by using this AI companion, scan the QR code and you are good to go.